Hello and thank you for watching. Just gonna run through another part of Outcast Remnants, one of the best parts in my humble opinion. So let's go take a look and you can see for yourself.
Well, nobody.
Quest is called Wag the Dog.
Mission set is active.
One thing I will say, it gives a whole new take on how I think this group of modders, this team, did a much better job of the storyline. Trying to see if I can get a position where it'll be.
Hey there.
Is there anything you wish to tell me, Knight?
Calm down, we're just here to talk.
Very well. I'm listening.
Hey, Arthur. It's been a while. Do you remember me?
Of course. I'm a bit surprised that you don't realize that by now.
I wasn't sure. You were just 11 back then. All that time we shared, telling stories, cleaning our guns, teaching you how to stab a man through the kidneys. It's always bothered me I wasn't able to share the truth with you about what I had to do. I imagine it must have been rough for you, thinking I was dead.
Yes, it was.
But look at you now, all grown up, and the elder of the Brotherhood of Steel. I'm proud of you, Arthur.
I'm glad you feel that way.
I just wanted you to know how sorry I am about abandoning you. We were pals, and, well, we never got the chance to say a proper goodbye. I hope you can find it in your heart to forgive me.
Apologies are meaningless. Being a part of the Brotherhood, you should learn to appreciate that sentiment. If we're to remain strong, we can't afford to make exceptions, even when it means executing one of our own.
So, Keston's plot to assassinate me, he eventually told you, huh? That must have been quite a shock.
Had I been in command, I wouldn't have allowed it to happen.
I'm sure that's true. But it's water under the bridge. You were just a kid. There's nothing you could have done. In any case, it's good to see you again. I hope you'll keep an open mind about what I have to tell you.
Let's just get down to business.
Let's get right to it then, shall we?
So, here's the deal. A rogue faction of your squad has been trying to kill me.
I find that very hard to believe. How did you obtain this information?
You mean the part where some Brotherhood goons barged into my house with explosives and automatic weapons? The part where my 9-year-old kid mowed them down? Or the part where I found an assassination order on the body of the squad leader, pointing back to one of your captains?
It's the truth. All of it.
Before we continue, I want to make one thing clear. Every operation we undertake is a team effort. We're called the Brotherhood of Steel for a reason. You're wasting my time.
Here, see for yourself. It's Kel's handwriting on the assassination order. Are you denying it?
I'm afraid not. The evidence is quite damning. I believe there's a bit more to the story than you're telling me. But based on your actions so far, I'm willing to take you at your word.
And you had nothing to do with this?
Absolutely not.
Well, that's a relief.
Sure, trust him. What could possibly go wrong?
Was there anything else you need to ask?
Of course, we've got almost 10 years to catch up on. So, fill me in. What are you into? Give me some details.
Let's hear it.
I can't talk right now. I have a lot on my mind.
Well, then at least answer me one thing. You flew all the way up here to confront an organization that poses no direct threat to you in DC. Why? What is your problem with synths?
Flesh is flesh. Machine is machine. The two were never meant to intertwine.
Arthur, calm down. I was just asking. Look, I know how you got that scar on your face. About the death claw that mortally wounded you. The cybernetic implants that saved your life. How one implant led to another, and another, until, well, rumor is you spend nearly all your time on the bridge. You don't eat, you don't sleep. As far as anyone knows, don't even shit. Some would say you're turning into a cyborg.
Not at all. I refuse to allow the mistakes of the past to be repeated.
Did he really just quote Hitler?
Arthur, surely you realize that at some point the goals of cybernetics and synthetics become indistinguishable. Robots evolve to become more human, and humans enhance themselves to become more like robots. I hope you're aware of the irony when you pass judgment on synths.
I am. But I need you to view this from my perspective. The level of technology that the Institute possesses is far beyond our own. The moment this information came to light, our mission became clear. The Institute and everyone responsible for the creation of the synths must be eliminated, at all costs.
But listen to what you're saying. Destroying the Institute and all of its tech doesn't serve your goals. You understand that the Brotherhood's primary directive is to acquire and preserve technology, right?
Don't insult my intelligence.
Easy there, Slugger. I'm just trying to look out for the Brotherhood's best interests.
So it appears we share a common goal.
The Institute isn't our enemy, remember.
Think about what's inside the Institute for a minute. They've got microscopes, bulletproof glass, security cameras, LED lights, pneumatic and hydraulic motors. There's computers, a nuclear reactor, excavation machines, filtration equipment, and even functional coffee machines. Not to mention, they probably have tens of thousands of energy cells to power the Brotherhood's weaponry.
And spiffy courser jackets. Don't forget about those.
You make a fair point.
And you still want to level the place?
I've never been more certain about anything in my life. The Institute menace has to be eliminated.
The Institute wants the same things you do. We can find a way to work together.
Look, Arthur, I'm gonna make this simple. I didn't come here to give you a hard time. I'm your pal. Always have been. But please understand that I have a duty to the Brotherhood. The true East Coast Brotherhood. That duty entails finding and preserving tech, but it also calls for being a good neighbor to the community. And the most fundamental part of being a good neighbor is not blowing up the neighborhood. Is any of this getting through?
Why is she trying to elicit empathy from a sociopath?
Well, if nothing else, you have the courage to stand your ground.
I do. We're on the same team here, Arthur. But please understand the cards I'm holding. I've got the override codes to remotely control Liberty Prime. Once he's operational, I can make him target whoever I want, or shut him down altogether. And without control over Prime, your offensive capabilities are quite limited. I've also got a holotape here full of intriguing tidbits about you, along with proof of Kels's plot to assassinate me, a plot that happened on your watch. And just for the record, I'm pretty sure I can still kick your ass.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Ooh, let's hope it does.
That's entirely up to you, Arthur. From what I've seen, you're in way over your head here. You've got no idea what your subordinates are doing. You're hell-bent on destroying valuable technology. And, by stationing the Pridwin here, you've placed the Brotherhood's most valuable personnel and assets directly in harm's way, just waiting for some drunk, RPG-toting raider who's having a bad day to blow your ass out of the sky. So, why don't you let me take this mess off your hands for a while? Take a break, explore what the Commonwealth has to offer, and have a little fun for once.
You should check it out. It's got a lot to offer these days.
It's too late for that now.
On the contrary, you're a young man. You've got your whole life in front of you. I realize Caston and his cronies trained you to think a certain way, to distrust outsiders, to hate certain groups. But the real enemy here is not the Institute. It's the unrealistic expectations the Brotherhood set for you ever since you were a child, telling you your soul was forged from eternal steel, the last in line of the great Maxsons. The Brotherhood spent so much time lecturing you about who you were supposed to become. They never let you discover who you really are. There's still time, Arthur. Take a break. Go find yourself. All I'm saying is head out there and enjoy your 20s. Hit some jets, get some strange ass, and see what the Commonwealth is all about before you decide whether to blow the place up or not.
Have you taken leave of your senses? Don't be so naive.
Come on, Arthur. I'm just trying to make this easier for you. Work with me.
I don't intend to debate this any longer. So, it appears we've arrived at an impasse.
Okay. Then let me put this another way. I'm issuing a formal challenge against your authority as Elder. If you think you can take me, then we'll settle this matter as it was written in the litany. In combat. Or, you can choose what's behind door number 2, and take a much-needed vacation. What do you want to do?
This is an opportunity you will never have again. Don't be stupid. Don't pass it up.
Your sincerity in this matter has been rather surprising.
Quit stalling, Arthur. If you want to fight me, let's do it. Right here, right now.
That won't be necessary.
You give up then?
Standing down.
Oh, come on, really? You made me sit through all that for nothing?
I'm proud of you, Arthur. You're doing the right thing. Everyone else okay with this?
Yeah, I guess so.
All right then, Arthur. You're free to go. Now, get out there and go wild. Don't forget about protection, all right, buddy?
Indeed. I'll be certain to watch my back.
Mom, what did you mean by protection?
Owen, I'll tell you when you're older.
Good thing missile launchers aren't a thing anymore.
I hope we made the right decision letting him go.
You've got nothing to worry about.
I suppose time will tell. Regardless, we need to move quickly. When the rest of the Brotherhood learns of Maxson's abdication, there will be questions. If we don't frame what just happened correctly and establish who's in charge, things could turn ugly. Cowles and Quinlan are the next highest-ranking Brotherhood officers. We need to get them under control right now.
Why do you say that?
Someone needs to make the rest of the Brotherhood fall in line. That's easier to do if the orders come from existing superior officers. That may mean keeping Kells alive, despite his betrayal, and Quinlan too. But I'll leave the decision up to you. If you see fit to kill them, I won't stop you.
Hey, so does that mean that all this stuff is gonna be mine someday?
Owen, don't test me. You're on thin ice, young man.
Status report.
Green across the board, sir. Nothing new.
Good. Carry on. So how did it look out there?
A lot of work ahead of us, brother.
There. Try it now.
Nothing. I was supposed to report 10 minutes ago. You can't fix it.
I can fix it. You want Brotherhood? Nothing.
Hi.
I'm busy. Please make it brief.
There it is.
I need to ask you something.
All right. You have my attention.
I have a lot of questions about synths, about the Institute. Would you be willing to answer a few?
You can't be serious. As I expect Elder Maxson has already explained, the destruction of the Institute is simply the first stage of our operations in the Commonwealth. We'll rest when the Institute is a smoking ruin. Until then, Elder Maxson and I expect you to be at your best.
The Institute isn't our enemy, remember.
Is something the matter with you?
All right, comedian. Give it a break. I don't think he gets it.
Hold on, let me try. Hey, Kells, who's Elder Maxson?
Elder Maxson is the Supreme Commander of the Brotherhood.
Are you sure?
Surprised to see me, Kells?
Well, this changes things for you.
You've walked into a hornet's nest.
Good. So you do remember. Anything to say in your defense?
You going to explain why this is relevant?
You know damn well why it's relevant. I understand the hit the Brotherhood ordered on me 10 years ago. I was willing to let it go. But now you come after my kid too?
What if it is a frame job? Who would benefit if you looked guilty?
Treason is a serious charge. If someone in the Brotherhood is responsible for this, I need proof before I can act. Bring me something actionable, and I assure you the Brotherhood will deal with it.
Cut the shit, Kells. We've got the assassination order you signed. I just want to know why.
As the captain of this vessel, I won't allow anyone to jeopardize our mission, no matter how valuable they think they are.
So you instruct your goon squad to target children now?
If that's true, that's terrifying.
It's the only effective way of ensuring that they're no longer a threat. They did what had to be done. Nothing more, nothing less. In any event, what's done is done.
Is there a point to all this?
Boring conversation anyway. Owen, you're up.
Say hello to my little friend.
I don't think he'll need that hat anymore.
This thing has regular maintenance checks.
And now on to Dr. Quinlan to see how he does.
Move along, people. Nothing to see here.
Thank you, sister.
Wait, really? Nobody cares? Hey, everybody.
I hear congratulations are in order.
No? All right then.
So you know. Who told you?
Don't worry yourself about that. Just tell me why you're here.
Hey, Proctor. It's good to see you again.
Ah, wonderful. Since you're back, I take it you've been successful. Learning your way around?
Yeah, slowly. It's surreal finally seeing this hunk of junk up in the air. So, there's a new sheriff in town. You on board with that?
Absolutely. Sometimes I feel the Brotherhood has such a narrow view when executing its operations.
You and me both. So look, in my absence, I'd like to place you in charge of the Pridwin.
Well, that would be splendid. Thank you for letting me know. It appears that my hopes have become reality.
You're kidding, right?
In return, I need you to spread the word about the new regime. Collecting tech is still in, genocide and extortion are out. We're doing things the Owen Lyons way again. Clear enough?
I understand. I will notify the proper parties. If I can help by weeding out the undesirable, then so be it.
As much as I'd like to stay and chat, I have other commitments at the moment.
Well, I've already taken up more than enough of your valuable time.
Still be with you, Proctor. I promise to come back and visit soon.
I look forward to it when you do. Good to see you again.
Hi.
You ready to get out of here?
You read my mind.
All right, lead the way. By the way, thank you for believing in me. I couldn't have pulled this off without you. Now that I'm back in charge, for my first official act as Elder, I'd like to formally promote you to Sentinel.
Not bad. I'm only one step away from Elder.
Very funny. Don't get any ideas. Now, if you don't mind, there is one errand I'd like to run on our way back to base. Feel like making a quick pit stop?
So, what did you have in mind? I'm gonna need some more in the way of details.
Control of the Pridwin in the airport is the first step, but this battle isn't over by a long shot. The Brotherhood has additional outposts in the Commonwealth, and Henry Caston is still in control of the Citadel and the Brotherhood forces down south. He's not gonna take this lying down, and it's safe to bet he's got long-range communication with the Brotherhood forces here in the Commonwealth. We need to check in on Cambridge Police Station in case insurgency tries to form there.
New mission objective received.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that change of the Pridwin command structure. Much better, as I said, in my humble opinion. Okay, so let's see where to next. Break the wheel. Wag the dog. Okay, check it.
Mission set is active.
heading? Ah, yes. College Square. Let's go to the diner. Oh, wait a minute. We can't go from here, can we?
Free will? My programming says that's monstrous.
Never forget, you are the eyes.
If I'm being completely honest, it pisses me off that the historical archives on the Prydwen only devote one sentence to my entire time in Brotherhood.
Always like the view from up here. It's pretty neat. Anyway, let's get over to the police station. Another part I really like about this mod. Nope. That'll work. Alright, back to the diner. Kind of cool in this part. The modders put a nice twist on the whole, well, pardon the pun, but at a police station, good cop, bad cop sort of thing with the Brotherhood folks. Can't hide. Jeez, how many raiders are here? Get off her. Oops, sorry, Heather. A little quick on the finger there. I think she's a badass. Alright, anyway, let's head over to the police station.
We've got
New location discovered.
Don't have the key.
Okay, we'll just knock this part out real quick, and we can go in. Much like having their Prydwen available, I guess the police station has to be available from Paladin Dance's which in a moment.
We're clear out here. Stand down.
Excuse me.
We appreciate the assistance, civilian, but what's your business here? We appreciate the assistance, civilian, but what's your business here?
Well, that's fun. Can we go in?
Only opens with a key.
No. Let's see. Just checking with Sarah and see if
Hey.
she has any
What's up,
ideas.
buddy?
Can I talk to you?
What's new?
Your thoughts?
I wonder what the Institute hoped to gain by releasing hundreds of super mutants into the Commonwealth.
That was all.
Okay.
Okay, well, quest is not
We
starting.
appreciate the assistance, civilian. What's your business here?
Alright, I'm gonna test something here. If it works, fine. If not, I will have to fix that mission and continue this video later. Well, it appears we need to get inside this safe.
Got it.
Well, that looks strangely suspicious. That's what I was talking about earlier with Rise and Haley. She is such a nice person, player, character, whereas that Rise is a jackass. Anyway, let's go see what is on his tape. Okay, down here under quest, I suppose. Might have been up there in holotape though, let's see. Yep, must have been under holotape. And it's not. Maybe it's under corporal? No. Alright, well, let's go back to the top and work our way down. Ah, night rise, there we go.
Holotape inserted.
Well, break the wheels, name of our quest. Let's look at that. I'm just going to run through here. You can always pause the video if you want to read this. Give it a couple seconds in between clicks so you have time to click it.
From Protector Henry Casting to Knight Reese. I've confirmed your report, Knight. Assemble a crew and head to the Sentinel site in the glowing sea. Given the facility's tactical purpose, it may have been a target the Chinese aimed for during the Great War, and could be infested with ghouls. We do not know whether there are still viable missiles on the launch pad, but I'm attaching the launch codes we have on record to this message. The following are your orders. Lead a squad to the Sentinel site and secure the nuclear warheads. I will rally backup to meet you at the location. Allowing the Predwin to fall into enemy hands is not an option. If there is an operational missile on the launch pad at Sentinel site, direct it at the Predwin's coordinates and fire. If not, consolidate our remaining forces and await further instructions.
Oh, such a nice guy. There she is, Scribe Halen.
Got an odd look on your face. I have some information you might want.
What's on your mind?
I came across a holotape. I'm looking for a stockpile of weapons, bombs, somewhere in the glowing sea. Any advice?
I can help you with that, you know. Here's the area. I marked the location on your map. I know you've been through the glowing sea before, but remember to keep an eye on your Geiger counter.
Thanks for the advice. Look, sometimes things don't go the way you planned. I read your terminal. Anything you want to talk about?
Is that so? What do you know about it?
Hey, I'm on your side. I just need you to tell me the truth. If something's wrong, maybe I can help. So give me the details.
I joined the Brotherhood not too long ago. I originally signed up seeking protection and comradeship, but I'm worried that I've traded away a bit of my humanity in the process. I'm starting to wonder if joining the Brotherhood of Steel was a good choice. The Brotherhood's message of hope for the future is idealistic and noble, but their methods leave a lot to be desired.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about. Could you be more specific?
The leadership seems especially misguided. Instead of diplomacy, they wield violent confrontation to exert control. I suppose only time will tell how long I can stand the sight of spilled blood over my own moral fiber.
I understand how you feel. Maybe quitting is for the best.
If only it was that simple, right? There's more I'd like to tell you, but maybe we should talk about this later when things have calmed down around here.
You don't know? They didn't tell you? Elder Maxson? He's gone.
I know what you did. I'm glad it's over, but I just hope we haven't made a mistake.
I'm glad you're all right. I was worried about you.
I appreciate that. I'm actually a little jealous you get to head out to find these bits of lost tech. Exploring the ruins is why I joined up in the first place.
You interested in traveling together?
That's what I like to hear.
Okay, off to the Sentinel site in the glowing sea. By the way, if you didn't catch that one tidbit that Sarah mentioned a moment ago, Heather Kasdan is the niece she mentioned. Pretty cool how these mods tie in together. Alright, so break the wheel. Alright, well, you can close your eyes for a moment if you like. I'm gonna jump into the cheat terminal. But considering I have almost 2,400 hours of this game, I don't mind a few shortcuts here and there. Oh, crap. I clicked the wrong one too quick. We want the Sentinel site, not the Rocky Cave. And off we go. In case you're wondering, that mod is called Cheat Terminal. It's available both in-game and through Nexus mods. Oh, this is fun. Wow. Nighttime, he was pretty bright.
Location discovered.
Oh! Man, talk about a pinwheel shot. Oh my goodness, that was nice.
Put those freaks out of their misery.
Oh. Oh, that was fun. Took a little bit of damage, I guess. Nice doggy. Not sure about shooting all these bullets with nukes around, but what do you gotta do? No witnesses, I like that. Excuse me, coming through. Oh, I'm kind of hurting. There he is. I think we'll keep the guns out for this one.
Hi.
Didn't think you'd show your face again. You better have some good news.
You're upset about something. I can tell.
You need to choose a side. You're either with the Brotherhood, or you're against it.
Let's just get down to business.
All right, out with it. What's your game?
Here's a holotape I happen to have. You'll have to explain what's going on. Are you sure this is what you really want?
The obvious answer is yes. Now, if you're done asking stupid questions...
You need to stop working for the enemy and come work with us.
Well, guess what? I'm not interested in making friends.
I have to report this. When I do, they'll come for you. You need to get away before that happens.
Are you kidding me? You must have me confused with someone else.
Is there anything I can say that will change your mind?
There's nothing you can say.
What's your problem?
My problem is I can't figure you out.
Do I look like an idiot?
Whatever. And Halen thinks I got an attitude.
You don't deserve my help.
Quit wasting my time then. Step out of line and I won't hesitate to drop you. Are we clear about that?
Wait a second. Are you threatening me? You don't have the authority to do that.
Figured as much. Looks like it's gonna be a full-scale war.
Bad day for him.
What are you doing?
It's alright. Well, he won't be needing that anymore. You can keep your stinky uniform. Alright, so... what is next? Ah, yes, the holotape.
Holotape inserted.
I don't see the one to call for help. There might be a different BOG tape. That's the mission. I bet you there's something else different. Let's go check holotapes and quests. Well, this is an interesting turn of events. It says, let me double check. Radio BOG. Ah, I was not putting the R there. There we are. Nice.
Holotape inserted.
By the way, if you notice my different pit boy, it's called a pit pad. Pretty cool little deal. I like it.
Hey.
If you're worried about Reese, it's okay. You don't need to say anything more. You do what you have to do.
I wish there'd been another way.
That's all right. I understand. I knew there was something special about you when you stumbled into our compound and helped us take down those ferals. And everything you've done since then for the Brotherhood, even for yourself, has proved me right. I suppose all that remains to be seen are your plans for the future.
The road can be a lonely place. Until you meet someone to share it with.
I appreciate that. So, is this the end of the road for you? Or are you gonna stick around?
You still interested in traveling together?
Absolutely. There's so much we've yet to uncover.
Oh, I better get fixed up here. Let that calm down a second. There we go.
Hi.
We sure dodged a bullet with that one. You got the nuclear launch codes?
Here you go. Check it out. It was a walk in the park.
Thanks. I'll make sure these get destroyed. Of course, we'll still have to deal with Caston eventually, but this thing could have turned out a lot worse.
This is all just another day for me.
Here, I got you something. I realize it's not much given what you just saved us from, but I want you to know your efforts are appreciated. I'd also like your help with another project.
What did you have in mind?
Back in DC, we had an elite combat unit within the Brotherhood, the best of the best. We called ourselves Lion's Pride. Our unit functioned as the Brotherhood's mobile shock troops, reinforcing strongholds against concentrated enemy attacks and spearheading raids into enemy-held territory. I'd like to reform the Pride here in the Commonwealth, and I want you to help lead it.
I'd be honored to join. Sign me up, then.
All right, I'm glad to hear it. There's one more thing. Back in DC, one skill set the Pride lacked was a field scribe who can also handle themselves on the battlefield. On account of her recent service, I'd like to extend an offer to Scribe Halen to join the Pride. As a Pride member, she'll be allowed to come live in the main bunker south of Oberland. The amenities are a significant upgrade over the police station, and I imagine she'd appreciate access to hot showers and a clean bed. I've prepared a brief promotion letter for her. I'll let you deliver the good news whenever you're ready.
Sounds good to me. I'm excited to see what she can do.
Alrighty, so...
Hey there.
Just the person I wanted to see.
Got a minute?
I was just thinking about you. What's on your mind?
Someone's up for a promotion. Just need to see if everything's shipshape. Here you go. Check it out.
I'm glad to hear it. It's a nice change of pace. You know where to find me when you're ready.
What do you think? Are you offering to join?
Absolutely. I've been successfully avoiding the fighting by following the career path of a field scribe. But I kind of like pulling the trigger every once in a while.
That's great news. You made the right choice.
Thanks so much for all your help. The Commonwealth's going to be much safer for everyone.
You don't have to say anything. You're welcome.
Okay, so since she's going to be following...
Hey there.
It can be so hard to find good artifacts these days.
Mission objective completed.
Ah, here we go. So, a little spoiler coming up here. Unless you already know this. I'm going to take off her hat. Because... Ah, there you go.
I'm good for now.
Turns out
Thanks.
she, Scribe Halen, is a redhead. Ponytail, kind of cool. Just interesting to see. I think she looks much better without the hat on. Anyway, a lot of radiation here, so time to head out. Let's see. Wag the Dog still has to go back to Fiona, so... Let's see if we're able to do that from here. Probably not, but if not, it's okay. Haha, can't fast travel, you say. Got news for you.
Holotape inserted.
Now, the Brotherhood of Gold bunker is not going to be in here, but we do have Oberland, which is directly north of it. Hope you've enjoyed this walkthrough of some of Alcatraz remnants, specifically Wag the Dog, Break the Wheel, and a few other miscellaneous quests in there. Miscellaneous being used in humor and jest there. Sounds like some feral ghouls made their way to the bunker. Oh, no, I know what that is. Oh, whoa, whoa. Yep. Get. Actually, with some Night Stalkers. Another nice little quest mod on that, I think it's unique creatures, I believe. Oh, you look at that. A couple more here. That's been a pack of them. Alright, another quick fix before we head in. The nice thing is the bunker here, you can actually fast travel to and from the interior. Couldn't do that from Sentinel's site, which is why I jumped in the cheat terminal for just a moment. Go in here and see what Fiona has to say about the next part of the quest.
You look pretty banged up. Better report to the sick bay. Excuse me.
You're back, and with Sarah. Congratulations on the mission. Any trouble out there?
Every waking moment is an adventure out there.
So is it true what I'm hearing about the Pridwin?
Affirmative. Maxson and Kells are out. The Pridwin is finally ours. You probably want to send someone over to keep an eye on it, though.
Fair enough. We'll get right on it. So good news on Liberty Prime. We built the source code you provided into a voice-activated remote control. I'll give you the honors if you'd like to test it out.
Are you serious?
Just head over to the airport when you're ready and try talking to Prime. If you have any trouble, try facing Prime's legs when you talk to him. And let me know if you'd like some company for the road.
Heck yeah, another companion, follower.
You interested in traveling together?
I'm ready when you are.
There we go.
New mission objective
I know what you're
received.
thinking. You don't have enough yet. Yeah, well, too bad.
So here we are, safe and sound.
What's our next move?
Well, I guess that depends on you. Once you catch your breath, I've got another project you might be interested in. But in the meantime, with the Brotherhood back on track, there's no reason for me to hide anymore. I suppose I should probably stick around here and get to know the gang a little bit better. That is, unless you want some company for the road.
Oh, bonus.
Are you hitting on me?
I don't know, was I? Maybe you should stick around and find out.
I'd like to travel together some more.
Absolutely. You got it.
Heck yeah, bonus.
Mission objective
Mission done.
completed.
Got another companion. Oh, you, come here.
Well, hello.
What's new?
Got a minute?
Go ahead.
New mission objective
Time we
received.
parted company.
Oh, okay. I'll head back to base if you need me.
There we go. Where we're going, no kids are allowed. Language-wise, so try and be proper, you know. Yes, this part. That's a good one too. But we're gonna leave that off for a
Mission
moment
deactivated.
and go over
Mission
here.
set is active.
And for the next video, we'll knock out Liberty Prime. It's not terribly long, but it does involve a lot of traveling. So we'll do that as a separate video, and the revolution will not be televised, also another video. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. I am going to call it here and go exercise as long as I'm on lockdown with the pandemic. Anyway, y'all stay safe. Malama Pono.